Sudden traffic drops are every marketer's nightmare. But here's the good news. Every traffic drop is diagnosable. So in this tutorial, I'll walk you through a step-by-step process on diagnosing what causes organic traffic drops in the AI era and how to recover from each cause while protecting your site from future losses. Before we dive in, make sure you have an analytics tool installed like Google Search Console, Google Analytics, or hey, even Ahrefs Web Analytics to confirm your traffic drop is real and consistent across multiple data sources. Now, there's 5 main causes that can potentially tank your rankings, and we're gonna start with the most pressing one: Google's AI overviews and AI mode. If your Google Search Console looks like an open-mouthed crocodile with impressions shooting up and traffic going down, then it's not your fault. The culprit are AI overviews, Google's AI-generated summaries that appear above search results. Here's what's happening. Impressions are increasing because your content now has 2 chances to log an impression for a given keyword. Once from traditional blue links, and once from AI summaries, which get pulled from high-ranking pages anyway. But clicks are plummeting because searchers get their answers straight from AI overviews. Why click when you don't need to? In fact, our latest study shows that AI overviews reduce organic clicks by 34.5%. I'll pause for a few seconds to pay my respects for the good old days of SEO. Okay, but how are those AI overviews generated in the first place? The technique Google uses is called query fanout, where Google breaks down your search into multiple related sub-queries, finds the best content on each of those sub-queries, and then combines all those sources to give you a comprehensive answer to the original query. So, if your query is pickleball, the fanout queries that Google generates could be what is pickleball, history and growth, gameplay and rules, and so on. By understanding all these angles, Google can give you one complete answer that covers everything. This means to get featured in AI overviews, you need to become the best source on your topic across all those different angles. That's where our AI Content Helper comes in. It works similarly to Google's AI Mode and Gemini. Just paste your article's URL and the target keyword you want to optimize for. Much like Google, the tool will generate a bunch of fanout queries related to your topic. Then, score each of those fanout queries using something called Cousin similarity, basically measuring how close your content is to the perfect answer. Finally, it takes all those individual scores into a simple 0 to 100 topical coverage score. Higher scores mean you're more likely to get featured in AI answers. The best part? We even color-code individual sentences based on the topics they cover, so you know exactly which areas need work to boost your AI visibility. So go ahead and turn each of your articles into a prime real estate for Google's AI answers. Alright, now that we addressed the elephant in the room, let's look at the causes where we have more direct control, starting with ruling out manual actions. Although rare, a manual action is a penalty imposed by Google on your website as a result of trying to manipulate SEO rankings through black hat practices. The only way to confirm there is a manual action is to check Google Search Console under the Security and Manual Actions menu. If you don't have access to it, just head to Ahrefs Site Explorer, plug your website, and look for sudden traffic drops like this one. If manual actions do happen though, you'll need to submit a reconsideration request for Google to lift it. We have a detailed page on how to do it, link in the description below. Alright, once we've ruled out the manual action, check if there have been any recent Google algorithm updates. For convenience, we document them on Ahrefs Google Updates history page. But an even better way to connect the dots between updates and your actual traffic drops is to go to Ahrefs Site Explorer, enter your website, and toggle the Google algorithm checkbox. This will add G icons at the bottom of the performance chart, showing you exactly when the Google updates happened, along with a brief summary of what SEO factors were affected. For example, the March core update this year was responsible for dropping Ahrefs.com traffic by almost 3 million visits. Now, here's the thing most people don't realize about Google updates. Never make changes while they're rolling out. You need to wait weeks until they're fully rolled out before you can assess what needs fixing. Once the rollout period wraps up, go back to Ahrefs Site Explorer for your own domain and pull up the top pages report to see which of your top performing pages got hit the hardest. The March update started on March 13th, so I'm comparing against 2 weeks later to ensure it's fully deployed. Then sort by the traffic delta column in ascending order. Biggest drops first. These are the pages you need to prioritize for traffic recovery. Alright, if your traffic drop isn't from a Google algorithm update, then it's most likely a technical issue that's either slowing down your website or blocking Google's crawlers. Now, there are two types of website changes that can cause technical issues. Planned changes, those are updates you made on purpose, like fixing a bug or migrating your website, and unplanned changes. Those are updates that happen without your knowledge, like an automated plugin update. Either way, you should be able to restore a backup from before the traffic drop. If that's not possible, run a site audit to pinpoint the exact issue. Open Ahrefs Site Audit and start a new crawl. This gives you the most comprehensive technical audit on the market, as we scan your website for over 170 technical and on-page SEO issues that could potentially tank your traffic, including a health score that shows how technically fit your website is. Not all issues are equal though. For a detailed tutorial on how to run an SEO audit, check the video above. And if you suspect a single page is causing the traffic drop, go to Page Explorer, click on the page, and hit Recrawl to scan it instantly. The Issues tab will show exactly what's broken without having to wait for a full crawl to finish. Speaking of changes, content changes may also cause traffic drops. If you've redesigned your website recently, but the content is not SEO optimized, you're probably bleeding out clicks without realizing. You can check this easily under Ahrefs Site Explorer tool by toggling the Content Changes dropbox right below the Google algorithm and Ahrefs updates on the performance chart. The changes will show up as green bubbles. The bigger the bubbles, the bigger the content changes. But these updates make more sense when you check them at a page level and not site-wide. For example, on 3rd July last year, we revamped our site audit page. Although cool, the design leaked close to 3,000 visits over the following months. To further diagnose the issue, we clicked on the View Changes button for that major overhaul and compared the old versus new content side by side to see what's missing. At the same time, we cross-referenced this drop by checking the organic keywords report for the period after the design went live, and filtered for declined and lost positions. This revealed we've lost rankings for several terms containing on-page SEO audit, because the new design didn't include the keyword at all. So we've added that keyword back in and completely reversed the decline. We've since doubled the page traffic and it's now performing better than ever. Who would have guessed? You've now become a pro at diagnosing any kind of traffic drop. Next time it happens, you'll know exactly where to look for and how to fix it. We also touched lightly upon how AI assistants are stealing your traffic away and why the best defense is to actually get your brand mentioned in their responses. Counterintuitive, I know, but that's the reality of AI search. To learn more on how to win in AI search, we have a full video that covers that. So be sure to check it out.